everybody, this is Albie from Pasadena, California, and for my business partner Elizabeth in Macedonia, we both want to welcome you to this short video. We're going to give you some really great tips about earning online. So let's get going.
Okay, so today we're going to talk about success. In fact, we're going to talk about the 13 steps to success. Now, just to let you know, keep it real. Some things you don't need 13 steps to succeed. Okay? Like if you're taking out the trash, you don't need 13 steps to learn how to do that successfully. Okay? But there are other things in life where you do. Some things are, moderately hard, and some things are very hard. And things like accomplishing your life dream, those things, I would say you're gonna need these 13 things in order to do it. I tried for years, okay, and I'm talking years and years and years to try to succeed at my dream, and I failed over and over and over and over again. And it took a seven-figure earner named Alan to nudge me out of the things I was doing wrong that I didn't realize, right? And I just kept repeating myself. And, I was always trying to do new things, trying to find new ways of success and buy into different programs that, that would have something different that could change the scenario for me. But no matter what I did, no matter how much money I spent, and I spent over $10,000 just by the way, going through different programs, I could not seem to find success, all right? And it took a millionaire to nudge me in the right direction. And even then, I still had to fight very hard to begin to create the scenario that he had told me about, the skills that he had told me I needed to start learning, all right? So these 13 steps are going to be instrumental. In fact, they're going to be so important for your success that you really need to pay attention and understand what I'm saying to you here, okay? So I literally remember one evening I was sitting on my bed, looking at my phone, going through Facebook, and just feeling, like I hated working online, right? Trying to make money, trying to find success, trying to accomplish my dreams. I was like screaming inside, right? That's how angry I felt to see different people succeeding, bragging about how much money they make every day and how many sales they made every day. It just tore at me because I was trying to do everything I could possibly do to do it. I had spent years, and to be truthful about how I really felt that these people were liars. And even when I look back on it today, it's very possible that some of them were, because a lot of them didn't actually share any of the actual skills that actually changed my life. And so I'm just curious. I'm just thinking to myself, a lot of these people were just lying, trying to get sales because they knew that people didn't know either. And so if they pretended, well, they could probably get some sales. So anyway, I felt deep inside like I'd just been failing and failing. I'd been failing in building my business online for years. And I'll tell you, it gave me some really, some pretty crazy stories actually, and some big realizations. Like I realized that I wanted to work for myself and be independent from a job so bad, right, that I could feel it like in my bones, right? It's got to be strong to feel it so strongly throughout your whole body. I persisted through all the bad things and all the craziness for so long that I grew numb to the pain, right? 5 years had gone by with over 40 different programs I'd gone through. And just to let you know, I was working a full-time job at the time, and I was working 12 hours a day, so I didn't really have a lot of time. But I'll tell you what, every spare second I got, I was learning, trying to, I was joining some program, trying to figure it out. Spent the next 2 or 3 months working through it and having very bad results. All right. So yeah, it was a really crazy time. Um, One day, however, because I didn't seem to ever give up, and by the way, I did feel like giving up. In fact, I quit 3 times, but I couldn't seem to give up my dream. My dream to be able to travel around the world, take my family, and be able to do things I'd always dreamed about, and be able to work from anywhere in the world, not have to be back on Monday morning. Um, Really drove me to try to figure this thing out. Well, one day, all that persistence paid off because I stumbled on a millionaire on YouTube named Alan, and I started building a little bit of a connection with him, and eventually he started talking to me. When he realized I was serious, when he realized I was investing in his programs, and he realized I wasn't giving up, and he realized that I was serious, he started connecting with me really personally. And I remember him writing pages to me of information about my questions and answering my questions. And I said, holy cow, this is the first person who's ever really taken the time to actually, connect the dots for me. And he was talking about real skills, not about joining programs. And that really helped because that felt like a confirmation to me inside my heart that he was for real. And, there's a whole bunch of things that confirm that he was for real. Just every time he turned around and answered one of my questions, you could tell he had gone through the situation because he had come out with scars from it. And that's what really impressed me. Okay. So because of him, I started learning how to get around successful people. And I started to wake up and realize what was going on. One of the things that he taught me, I realized that every single day, no matter what, I always got an email from him. And one day it kind of like hit me in the head. When you gonna get the idea? He just never stops communicating with people, right? And that was kind of a big wake up call for me, right? I began to see the blueprint of what I needed to do each day, and I dug in like crazy into what he was telling me. In about a year, everything had changed. I had gone from failing to actually gaining some ground and actually building a big organization. Now, it wasn't anything incredible, but I had actually started succeeding, and that felt amazing. I can tell you, it just inside I felt like, oh my gosh, I've finally stopped, going on the treadmill and not getting anywhere. I'm finally gaining traction. That's so amazing. I'm so happy, right? And honestly, I thought back, what was it that kept me going through all these 5 or 6 years that I've been doing this? What are those things that kept me in the game? Well, let me share a few of them with you. All right. The first one was desire. I had such a big desire that, like I told you, I could feel it so deep that I was not willing to accept anything less. And some people, they're comfortable in their life. They don't care whether things go left or right, whether the wind blows south or east or north or what. But for me, I was not willing to accept anything else. And I think you have to really come to that place where if you want to succeed, there's no other way you're going to. End of story, right? Nothing's going to stop you, unless God Himself or death, or you know what I'm saying. So, and hopefully, if you're walking with, in God's plan, you won't have. God will not be your adversary, but God will be walking, helping you, right? And you may be wondering, oh my gosh, what are you talking about, Abby, with God and everything? Well, listen, I'm not going to get into a lot of that right now, but But needless to say, I mean, God's what gets me up in the morning. God is what gives me motivation and desire, and I'm just excited about life because of God. God changed my life many years ago, and so, yeah. We'll talk about that another day. So, anyway, the next thing you need to have is you need to have a faith in in your dream, in your vision. You have to believe that you can do it, right? If you don't think that you can do it, you won't. And this was a big hurdle for me because honestly, I didn't know. I really didn't know if I could succeed or not. But a mentor at that point had shared something with me and made the biggest difference. He said, Albie, you just need to succeed a little bit in what you're doing, in the little things that you're doing every day, right? I mean, you know, we were talking about little things like taking out the trash. Well, you know, I'm talking about little assignments, doing little assignments successfully with a good attitude, so that you come back, that you do that, that you accomplish those little tasks like writing emails or whatever it is that you need to do in your day. You do them successfully. Success builds on success. So if you have a few little successes, that will build and you'll have stronger successes because of that. All right? And that builds your faith, because once you start seeing yourself succeeding, you start having more faith in yourself. All right? Now you can have faith in yourself. You can also have faith in God, that God's helping you. Okay? So the next thing is understanding that, not only realizing that you can do it, but that you see yourself there. You see yourself having accomplished the goal. You know, like let's say in 3 years you want to accomplish this goal to be an amazing golf player, and you can envision yourself doing it. You can envision yourself there, all right, winning, right? That's part of it, all right? You have to see those affirmations. You have to see that yourself doing that. You have to bring those images back up in your mind and tell yourself, you know what, I'm committed to making this happen. And you need to say that to yourself every day, all right? So these are a few of the things, all right? There's actually a bunch, okay? Some of these things, I don't have enough time to go into all of them, but specialized knowledge, using your imagination, right? Having good plan, right? Making a decision. If you don't make a decision, then it's all over, because you haven't decided you're going to do this. Remember I told you I felt like I was never going to give up. I was never going to settle, right? That was a decision, and it's a decision. If you want to succeed, you have to decide, this is it. This is where I'm going, okay? You got to be persistent. That's another one, all right? You got to get around people that can help you, that give you insight into how to accomplish your dream, right? And you have to have a good, you have to make your relationship with your life partner, make it into a good one, right? Build on that relationship. Make it a special thing so that you're working together and not working against each other, right? And then you need to understand where your mind is. There's a very good chance that you're actually working against yourself in your mind, right? People, a lot of times, we're self-sabotaging ourselves by the feelings and thoughts that we have. You know what? I feel like this is a waste of time. You just keep on saying, you're doing your dream every day, but in the back of your mind, you keep thinking, yeah, you're just wasting your time. When are you going to get for real? When are you going to do something that really matters? When are you going to be practical, right? That's self-sabotaging, because you're not having faith in your goal, right? You're sabotaging your own faith right there. Here's the thing. Your doubt will kill your faith, okay, and your confidence. But you can turn it around and allow your faith and your confidence to kill your doubt, right? You have to get that the right way around, or else it's going to self-sabotage you and hurt you, all right? Your doubt can do a lot of damage. Your fear can destroy your dream, or you can let your dream destroy your fear, right? You getting me? Right? So your subconscious mind, how you're thinking, you got to be aware of your friends, what they're saying to you, your loved ones. What are they saying to you? Because they're planting things deep in your mind that could be self-sabotaging you, and you need to make sure that you put yourself in a position where you're around people that are helping you to get where you need to go. Right? Building those connections with your spouse to make those good relationships, and not, so like I said, so you're working together, not working against each other. All right? Now there's a lot more to this. There's understanding your brain. Okay, now you say, oh my gosh, what? Understand my brain? Like, well, I'm not a brain surgeon, right? Well, there's a whole bunch more information that you need to know about your mind and how you think, right? Like for instance, just a very simple thing, right? The way that you think, that's what I'm talking about. Not so much your brain as far as understanding how the brain works, but understanding how you think, right? Having the right priorities in your life. Like, for instance, putting attention to each day into 3 things: your body, like getting exercise; your mind, so you keep it stimulated; and your spirit, so that you're happy inside your heart, right? Those are 3 important parts of you that you need to make sure there's a balance there. That's what I'm talking about with your mind. There's a lot of different things involved here, okay? And finally, if you're persistent enough, eventually you're going to have a sixth sense about what you're doing. You're going to be so good at it after a while that you're going to be able to feel your way through it and do it like the back of your hand. Once you get that skill where you're like very agile and very skillful in the line of work that you want to do, that is your dream capabilities, or whatever thing that you really want to do in your life, you will be very agile and you'll be very skillful, and it's almost like you have a sixth sense about it. All right? Those are some things that will really change your life as far as having real success. Now, I'm going to give you a link on here. This link is life-changing because this can help you actually take all this stuff that I've told you right now and take it and actually delve into it and help you to actually not only, set about doing it, it helps keep you accountable to making it happen. All right? And you're going to watch a video by one of my mentors, and you're going to be able to check that out for free and understand what I'm talking about, and this will encourage you even more. So I'm going to put the link in here right now. Go ahead and click on that. And also, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so you can keep hearing more great information about earning online, travel, and different things that we love to do, and how we share what we love and are able to earn from it at the same time. That's the kind of things that we want to teach you how to do too. And it's really exciting, and it's awesome because you can make a difference in your life. You can make a difference in other people's lives. And you can, finally, stop stressing out about your day and enjoy your day and have gratefulness and create the income that you're looking for. So I would love to get to know you better. I think that's one of the most awesome things about really being real is really wanting to connect with people for real and actually meet people and interact with them and help them make their lives better. That's what is a burning desire and passion in my life, is helping others for real, not just for the money. Now, the money's important. Everyone's got to live, but there's more than just money. There's a legacy, and I would love to meet you personally, connect with you, and help you if I can. I hope this has been helpful for you. Feel free to share this video with other people, and we'll talk again soon, I'm sure. This is Albie. Take care. Bye-bye.